What's the most important price in the global economy? The price of oil? The price of semiconductors? The price of a Big Mac? More important than any of these is the price of money. For more than 3 decades it fell. Now it's going up. Ask most people how the price of money is set, and they'll point to central banks. True, when it comes to direct control of U.S. borrowing costs, it's the high priests of monetary policy at the Federal Reserve, Fed, that are calling the shots. But there's a deeper logic at work. At a fundamental level, the price of money, like the price of anything else, reflects the balance of supply and demand. Higher supply of savings pushes rates down. More investment demand pushes them up. In economics jargon, the price of money that balances saving and investment while keeping inflation stable has another name, the natural rate of interest, or R star. To see why this concept is central to monetary policy, imagine what would happen if the Fed set borrowing costs well below the natural rate. With money too cheap, there would be too much investment, not enough saving, and the economy would overheat, resulting in spiraling inflation. Flipping that around, if the Fed set borrowing costs above the natural rate, there would be too much saving, not enough investment, and the economy would cool, resulting in rising unemployment. To find out what drove interest rates lower over the final decades of the 20th century and opening years of the 21st, and to forecast where they might be heading, we built a model that captures the major factors driving saving supply and investment demand. Our dataset spans more than half a century and includes 12 advanced economies that are deeply enmeshed in the global financial system. The model of the natural rate we developed is inspired by the work of Marco Del Negro and his co-authors at the Federal Reserve Bank of New York. The main difference is that our model includes more drivers and allows for spillovers between the 12 economies. We also include more survey data to help sharpen our estimates of how the drivers affect borrowing costs. It's a radically different approach from the famous Holston-Laubach-Williams model. That model works by taking the temperature of the economy, checking where actual rates are, and triangulating from there to where the neutral rate must be. If the economy is running hot, the neutral rate must be above where actual rates are. If it's running cold, it must be below. The Holston-Laubach-Williams model is an elegant and intuitive approach to estimating the where of the natural rate. What it lacks is much sense of why. The benefit of our approach is that we can estimate the where and rely on the drivers to tell a story about the why, explaining the reasons the natural rate has fallen and using forecasts for the drivers to say where it is headed in the future.